Hey, we're Frontiers Magazine, Washington University's review of health. Our publications detail important topics in medicine that pertain to the WashU, St. Louis, and worldwide communities in an effort to communicate relevant and accessible health-related information.
I joined Frontiers because I really liked seeing the magazine around campus and just reading it in my free time. I ended up joining as a web editor, and I really liked just being a part of everyone's article through the upload process and seeing their article get onto the website.
I joined Frontiers because I'm very interested in research, and a part of that means I need to be able to edit my own papers. I also am very interested into how someone's identity sort of relates to their health, and I thought that through Frontiers I could sort of explore that.
I joined Frontiers because I was really into newspaper in high school and I wanted to kind of continue that in college. And I also wanted to learn more about the healthcare system here in St. Louis, the US, and the world.
I joined Frontiers because I wanted to learn more about healthcare-related issues and also communicate about the issues that I care about to people in the WashU community.
I joined Frontiers because I'm interested in writing, the editing process, and learning more about health-related topics. And it's the perfect combination of all three.
One of my favorite things about being in Frontiers is the amount of freedom you have to just pick your own topic. I feel like the WashU community and the larger St. Louis and the American community is just so full of situations and examples that you can write about and talk about and that people need to know more about. So every conversation you have, every new person you meet, and every experience you have is all a great idea to write on.
So the editing process starts with first meeting with your writer. You usually sit down maybe after a meeting, or you schedule your own meeting, and you talk about their paper and sort of just see like what ideas they have going on. And then after that, through like a group message, you're just checking on them regularly, trying to help them find interviewers if needed, and also trying to help them find sources. Before they get their first draft in, you're there for them. And even when they get their first draft in, that's when you do your editing, and afterwards you give them feedback, and then after that point they will write their final draft and send it in.
So as an illustrator, I look through the list of article blurbs and I go through and choose an article that sounds really interesting. From there I contact the writer, kind of see if they're looking for some kind of vision when it comes to their article. If not, kind of just go to your own artistic intuition and figure out what you want to draw. I usually like to do like a mock-up, maybe send it to the writer and see if they like it, see if they want me to change or add anything. And then from there it's kind of just the final draft.
You should join Frontiers because it's really easy to manage your time, because you can write or draw or edit on your own time, and we only have meetings when it's really necessary, usually like twice a month.
Frontiers is a very diverse group of people. As a philosophy major and an international student, I think it's a very valuable experience to be able to engage with people from different backgrounds, different cultures, and different majors who all bring absolutely different and yet valuable perspectives to the table.
You should join Frontiers because it's a group of friendly, motivated people that will encourage you to do your best and help you become a better writer, editor, or illustrator.
Oftentimes I think that whenever people talk about STEM issues, we kind of forget about the very human parts of it. So Frontiers is a place where we can put the humanities back into STEM.
Hi everyone, I'm Seema Dahlheimer. I'm the faculty advisor for Frontiers Magazine, and I'm actually a WashU graduate, class of 2002, so quite some time ago. And I've been at WashU ever since in various capacities. I teach technical writing here in the engineering school, which you can see behind you. And I also teach a couple other classes in leadership and engineers in the community. So I think that this is particularly important, this magazine and this type of publication, in part because there's a misconception that science and writing do not go hand in hand. That scientists don't like writing, that writers aren't good scientists, and that's clearly not true. And there are topics in healthcare that are obscure, that are difficult to understand. There are topics that are maybe intentionally difficult to understand when it comes to policy or things like that. And it's important to have writers that are passionate about taking this stuff that's really difficult to understand and putting it together in an easy to follow kind of a way, and a way that's engaging for all of the students here at WashU. Even if you think you don't like science, or you think, well, I've never been interested in science or healthcare before, if you pick up this magazine and take a look at some of the articles, you might find yourself engaged by them, sort of surprisingly interested in what these writers have researched and what they have to say. So thanks.